Hello, my name is MJ, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at The Courage to Teach, Exploring the Inner Landscape of a Teacher's Life by Parker J. Palmer. This book is something of a chicken soup for the soul for educators, in that it offers a really refreshing, honest and frank look at what it's like to be a teacher, and offers inspiration and hope for improvement. Throughout the book, Parker J. Palmer is looking at stories of his own life, some moments of success and generally moments of failure, and learning from them and becoming a better educator as a result. He has a really gentle way of writing with a lovely degree of thought that goes into every sentence and each chapter. It's a book that has clearly been worked on over a number of years, and it's really quite a quotable book, in that as you read through it, you keep thinking, oh, I should share that with somebody, or I should remember this line. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. In terms of the specifics of the book, I really enjoyed his chapter on paradoxes of teaching, and I thought I'd read a few of those paradoxes out, and maybe you can get something from them as well. The first section on paradoxes here, he's talking about some of the more ordinary truths that he's finding as paradoxes. The knowledge I have gained from 30 years of teaching goes hand in hand with my sense of being a rank amateur at the start of each new class. My inward and invisible sense of identity becomes known even to me only as it manifests itself in encounters with external and visible otherness. Good teaching comes from identity, not technique, but if I allow my identity to guide me toward an integral technique, that technique can help me express my identity more fully. Teaching always takes place at the crossroads of the personal and the public, and if I want to teach well, I must learn to stand where opposites intersect. Intellect works in concert with feeling, so if I hope to open my students' minds, I must open their emotions as well. We separate head from heart. Result? Minds that do not know how to feel and hearts that do not know how to think. We separate facts from feelings. Result? Bloodless facts that make the world distant and remote, and ignorant emotions that reduce truth to how one feels today. We separate theory from practice. Result? Theories that have little to do with life, and practice that is uninformed by understanding. We separate teaching from learning. Result? Teachers who talk but do not listen, and students who listen but do not talk. And a few pages later, he says, when I design a classroom session, I am aware of 6 paradoxical tensions that I want to build into the teaching and learning space. These 6 are neither prescriptive nor exhaustive. They are simply mine, offered to illustrate how the principle of paradox might contribute to pedagogical design. The space should be bounded and open. The space should be hospitable and charged. The space should invite the voice of the individual and the voice of the group. The space should honor the little stories of the students and the big stories of the disciplines and tradition. The space should support solitude and surround it with the resources of community. The space should welcome both silence and speech. And I really like how he's tying these different paradoxes together, and how teachers need to exist in these paradoxes and find a way to hold the tension and get just the right amount of each. That, for example, the space should be bounded and open. If you say that we could talk about any topic, the students don't know where to start. So you need some contextualization to say this is the topic that we're going to talk about. But within that bounding, you need to be open to lots of different perspectives and opportunities for students to find their own adventure and figure out what they are interested in those topics. One of the other things that I really like in the book is his look at the great things, as he talks about it. So the traditional method of teaching is to have a great thing and to have someone who is an expert on that great thing and a group of individuals who all look to the expert to disseminate the information about this great thing. And the problem with that is that it creates, well, an imbalanced hierarchy, and everything gets mediated through this one person. It's also unrealistic, because how can an expert know everything about a topic like that? And it also discounts what the students are bringing to the table and interests and knowledge that they might have that they're able to contribute. A much better system is to place the great thing in the center of the conversation and move the teacher to being one of the people around the table interested in this topic and learning as well. Yes, the teacher might be more experienced, but the teacher is still learning and interested in exploring the great thing together with the students. All in all, I really enjoyed The Courage to Teach. If you're feeling tired and frustrated with being a teacher, I would recommend this, and I hope that it gives you some peace and some hope for what teaching can be and the importance of this profession and vocation in providing students with a great grounding and interest in the world around them. If you have any comments, please let me know. Alright, bye for now.